To the silent heroes, you know yourselves. Take your crown. Smile, because so far, here we are. You brought up and raised in a family dysfunctional, or maybe not so dysfunctional, but you carry the weight of the family. No one listens to you. No one cares. You're just another means to an end. Just another one to carry on the generation burdens. Now here's your story. You wake up, you ask yourself, what's my worth? You're a kid, you go and play, but you realize your toys are taken away. You wonder why me? You're told you're supposed to be a man or a woman, but no one taught you what that means. You're just a child. Toys are taken. Now you're taught to go to school so that you can get that degree and take care of the big family. In our continent, we call it the black tax. You put in your effort. You make mistakes in education. You're beaten. You're laughed at. You're compared to your cousin, relatives, friends. You keep silent. You put in the work. You bullied. You work with the limited. You ask for big. You are given the crumbs. Eventually, you get used to the crumbs to a point whereby when you receive something big, it scares you because to use another trap, maybe another mouse trap, maybe you put and stretch one arm. Why? Because every time you want to go and pick, you remember the traumatic experiences. That every time you ask for something that was meant for you, those who are supposed to have protected you told you it wasn't yours. It's for the other ones, it's for themselves. You end up becoming so good at what you do. You don't know love, but you know survival. You know how to read people, not because you're born practically having it at the point of your fingers, but because of the level of betrayal. The betrayal that you write on paper and only tears flow. The betrayal that you wake up every day and ask yourself, is life worth living? Even to an extent, you've even thought about it. Others, you've even tried it. Some of us, we've done it almost many times, saying, maybe this world doesn't exist for us. Maybe there's another one out there. But in between all that, you find another reason to live. And you think life gets easier, gets tougher. Get it in careers. There you are. Sharpen skills, sharpen survival skills. You outsmart those who are in the department, those who are in the company. Now, any room you get into, everybody wants you at the high table. You're so good at what you do in your career, you start having burnout. Why? Because you're so good at what you do, so good that you can solve everything. But your body says, relax. Hey, take a chill pill. But you don't know a chill pill because your whole life you asked for this chill pill. But those chill pill, you never had it. Because what you understood as a chill pill was either being thrown a slipper, beaten with something, slapped, kicked, laughed at, everyone. So you've learned to become hardened. If you go to a funeral, you don't cry. Not because you don't love. You've cried until there's no more tears. If it's a point of suffering, you've suffered too many times. If you're a lady, you're told you should understand how to be a woman, how to be a mother, how to be this. But no one wants to teach you. They expect somehow you should figure that out. You're a man. You should understand how to provide. Do this, do that. Nobody listens to you. So all you are is a giver. You never receive. That becomes the story. When you're invited in a family gathering, you become that relative. You know, the one who sits at the side, who's never given the best meals at the table. Take your little soft drink or water. You sit on the side. Others, sadly, suffer from different diseases, so can't eat some of the things at the table. So you sit on the side. You watch everyone. When they invite you, you're a person of few words. You get in, get it done, go. But as years progress, you realize these are not family meetings. This is just another moment to be taken to the slaughterhouse. So you learn your worth. cut your ties, keep your distance. Your family, your parents, siblings, they haven't changed. They still say, oh, now look at them. They don't, they think they're too smart. They think they're too this. They think they're too that. Over many years, you gave everything you had. You gave your heart out. You gave your time. You gave your tears. What was taken in those tears in that bucket of tears was thrown away. You're told you don't understand life. But who taught you life? When the person supposed to teach you couldn't even look themselves in the mirror. You become a thorn to those who are supposed to have protected you. Why? Because their areas of failure became your areas of perfection. All those tears they gave out there, all those lies, now everybody can see through the true picture. Because as you've isolated, now there's no one to codependence. So now everyone can see. In your level of independence, everyone can see the real truth. Now, all those lies, everything melts away and like an avalanche falls with so much speed, anger. But you're already used to it. If it's loss, you got used to it. If it's pain, you got used to it. If it's betrayal, just another day. But love, nah, that's where it gets tricky. Everybody's settling down, you're just looking at them like whatever. You lose interest with many things, but as slowly life goes, you learn yourself. You learn your strength. You learn to love. You learn to appreciate. If it's animals, you learn they can't speak, but they can love. A bird doesn't know much in terms of what you're going through, but as you see it there, as you feed it, you know that cat, that dog, that chicken, that cow, you learn your place at the table. Now you turn the tables around. Now everyone is scared because they know everything they did to you. They expect you to be one to avenge, but you look at them and smile and say, I'm not like you. Because if I choose to be like you, I become another monster and the cycle continues. And because I took the heat for the generational trauma, it ends with me. So when you sit at the high table, shake hands, give them their meal, and you walk away. Why? Because you never sat on any table and you appreciated. That's the stories of many people in silence, whether they are firstborns, whether they are secondborns, whether they are lastborns. In every dynamic, families can take. You get into your career, it takes. Wherever you turn, it takes. When you ask for what's yours, you're told you don't deserve it. You do your degrees and your masters and your diplomas and your certificates, your assignments. All the time, you're fighting with your lecturers to get what is meant for you. But guess what? You become the smart one. You see the loopholes. You become good at it. You become better at it. Not to use it against anyone, but to come better. Even when your health deteriorates, you're not worried. You're not bothered. You'll figure it out. Guess what? You don't even know what you're figuring it out. And those are the story of the many heroes who are never celebrated. You keep quiet, you watch, you observe, keep to yourself. Not because you don't want to be part of something, because you understand what it means. You were once part of something, but everything you got was stones, knives, javelin, everything to destroy you. But now you stand up as a warrior. You stand up. Yes. All those arrows, all that. But now it doesn't define you because you are now a warrior. You broke through the ice. You broke through the enemy line. You tilled the land in its hardness and you made the land soft. And so when the rain and the water touches the ground, voila, crops germinate. The animals look at you as one of their own. Communities respect you, not because they like you. They fear the unknown. Because who is this person? After going all through this, they still have a heart of love. So to my many heroes out there, as we go through this life, we don't know what's coming, but we are not moved, not shaken. Put on your hero cap. You've come this far. You've seen it. You've pulled through it. You've been called names. You've been betrayed. You've been hurt. You've been broken. Now, just like a potter, those broken pieces, it's time to put them together and make a masterpiece. If we came this far, we will go further than where we are. Love yourself enough to know it was never your fault. It happened. Now let's stand up and go where we belong and fulfill our destiny.